In fact, their dormitory said, you go to say your pikin na hotel dey stay. Dormitory clean, baba. What are you waiting for? St. Augustine College, Ogara, he got the spiritual, especially that spiritual aspect, he got it covered. Because now, Catholic educational secondary school, now he been here. So, ladies and gentlemen, you dey look for school. You don't say we want to be parents now. As the economy be now, oh, we get the hustle. I want to take your pikin. I want to do now. They will constantly worry about school. No, you not go worry again because St. Augustine now don't carry their own school come to get you covered. While they go up and down to the also, they have highly qualified teachers. Not the other teacher, why go they chop children food? Oh, they go they bully children. No, these children teachers are, in fact, they are Christian, highly trained. As a matter of fact, check activities. Now talking about academy. Oh, sure. Academy they cry. If I say see our record now, see our record for Waco, NECO, JAMO, our record speak for us from 250 and above, 250 days, 350 days. Just like that, just they go, we declare our result. So ladies and gentlemen, with all these things I don't talk so, with everything that I said, let me use this opportunity to invite you for St. Augustine College, Ogara, their annual graduation year. I want to invite you for graduation. Graduation is taking place this Saturday, 26th of July, 2025. But there are prom night now 25. Friday 25th of July 2025. That prom night is strictly by invitation. If they not invite you, not come. That one is strictly by invitation. But for us to showcase what we don't get, come our graduation on Saturday, 9 a.m. for the school premises there. Make you see students. English they class. Baba, me go get there. Now I say I can't tell you now. I will be live and direct in St. Augustine College, Ogara. Both the prom night and the graduation. See me there live and direct. Let me give you code. Now there for trains most of my children. Now why my children don't book with that? So to follow me, let's go to St. Augustine Catholic Secondary School for Ogara, Delta State. See you there. See you 26th of July 2025. See you for their prom night. If you are invited though, then you come. I bet St. Augustine. Una go arrange food from you. Me and now because they follow children, they drag food. Yes, Edda will be there to advise the children. You know, say advice no dey tire Edda. I don't get work now. Now advice I dey give they go. All right, guys, bye bye. Call your don't my dear fian.
Is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
War, General Yakubu, served as the head of state from 1966 to 1975. In came General Murtala Mohammed after a coup, served as the head of state from 1975 to 1976. He was murdered. And General Olusegun Obasanjo served as a military head of state from 1976 to 1979. And then came the Second Republic, led by Shehu Shagari. Late Shehu Shagari served as the president from 1979 to 1983. And there again, military rule came in. Muhammadu General Buhari served as the head of state from 1983 to 1985. And thereafter, NX Shonakon, the interim government, the one we're talking about, served as an interim president in 1993. And General Sani Abacha served as the head of state from 1993 to 1998. Laid rule for General Abdusalam Abubakar, who served as the head of state from 1998 to 1999. And that is the Fourth Republic. And that is where we are until today. But let's just go through. Olusegun Obasanjo served as the president from 1999 to 2007. He did 2 terms. Maria Adua served as president from 2007 to 2010. Goodluck Jonathan served as president from 2010 to 2015. He also had a 1-term president. Muhammadu Buhari served from 2015 to 2023. And of course, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the current president, is serving from 2023 till date. What would you say about the leaders so far?
Well, Nigeria has seen how many years of military rule, but I want to look at the period of 1983 to 1999. That's how many years? But then again, there was a smooth transition from military rule to civilian rule, which we are experiencing today. So when you look at the evolution of leadership in Nigeria, you want to say that we are not there yet, but there's something which, I don't know, most analysts, political analysts will look at, critically, is the Constitution, the 1999 Constitution that was brought into existence by the military, and we are still using that.
All right.
So it's still funny about the leadership, in Nigeria right now.
So, like what you're saying, that you are rooting for a constitutional review or something like that?
Definitely, if not a brand new constitution.
Okay. All right. Today is a very, very busy day for us at TVM Express. We have a lot of guests lined up. We have a normal segment. We have sports. We also have somebody that's going to talk to us about patriotism, and somebody's going to talk on political development on Nigeria at 65. So sit tight, get your cup of coffee, get your cup of tea, or get your glass of wine. We'll be right back after this short time out. Stay with us. This is TVM Express. Good morning.
We are Nigerians. We are one people. God made us united in our diversity. We have one history. We have one destiny. We are Nigerians. Let's rise and build. We have the vision with hope of what can be. Our dreams are lofty, our future great. Yes, we can do what's right and walk in love's just ways. We are Nigerians. Let's rise and build.
We are Nigerians, though of many tribes, and each with a different tongue. We stand united in our resolve to build, to defend, and to honor our great nation. We are a great people, from the beautiful grasslands and savanna to our rich rainforest, in a land flowing with oil and gold. Hear the clatter of groundnuts, hear the whispering palms, see the towering cocoa trees. We are Nigerians.
We are Nigerians. We are one people. God made us united in our diversity. We have one history. We have one destiny. We are Nigerians. Let's rise and build.
We have the vision with hope of what can be. Our dreams are lofty, our future great. Yes, we can do what's right
are Nigerians, though of many tribes, and each with a different tongue. We stand united in our resolve to build, to defend, and to honor our great nation. We are a great people, from the beautiful grasslands and savanna to our rich rainforest, in a land flowing with oil and gold. Hear the clatter of groundnuts, hear the whispering palms, see the towering cocoa trees. We are Nigerians.
We are Nigerians. We are one people. God made us united in our diversity. We have one history. We have one destiny. We are Nigerians. Let's rise and build.
We have the vision with hope of what can be. Our dreams are lofty, our future great. Yes, we can do what's right and walk in love's just ways. We are Nigerians. Let's rise and build.
We are Nigerians. We are one people. God
We are Nigerians, though of many tribes, and each with a different tongue. We stand united in our resolve to build, to defend, and to honor our great nation. We are a great people, from the beautiful grasslands and savanna to our rich rainforest, in a land flowing with oil and gold. Hear the clatter of groundnuts, hear the whispering palms, see the towering cocoa trees. We are Nigerians.
Is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
So you're welcome back. Nigeria at 65, all hands on deck. If you're joining us for the very first time, this is TVM. We are broadcasting from Warri Delta State, Nigeria, and it's glad to have you. Today is October 1st, the first day of October, and Nigeria is celebrating 65. And today we have a guest in the studio. We want to look at Nigeria at 65. Patriotism, citizenry. At 65, can we as Nigerians say we are patriotic? And I have a guest in the studio. I have with me Chief Edwin Adiotrome. He's the traditional chief. He's the Ugo of Isiokolo Kingdom. Agbon Kingdom. He's the Ugo of Agbon Kingdom. He's a retired oil guru. He's a strategist. He's a planner, and he's a political analyst. Sir, you're welcome to the studios.
Thank you very
Good morning. I'd like to say can we say congratulations to Nigeria at 65?
Yes, congratulations to Nigeria 65. We should be very proud to be 65.
Okay. Now let's start the conversation. Can we say we are patriotic to this country? Can we say we are patriotic to this nation as individuals?
It depends, yes. Generally, I believe we Nigerians are very patriotic citizens. When you look at patriotism, you have to look at us as citizens and realize that we are very proud Nigerians. We might have issues with our country, but we are very proud. But when you look at that patriotism and you begin to dive into that topic, you realize that it is broken into several categories, right? You will find out that if you call our society the elite class, those are the people I believe that have benefited from this country the most, are the most unpatriotic. While what you look at the lower end spectrum of the public, you find that those people are very, very patriotic. If you go out in your communities today, okay, if you go out there, you will find out that the lower end of the society are celebrating Nigerian independence today. But if you go to the high end, if you take Lagos, you go to the Ikois or the Banana Island, you are not going to see people wearing this green, white, and green and be very proud. But if you go to the lower end of the communities, the lower end, I don't want to use the word the poor areas, you will find out that the people there are celebrating and proud to be Nigerians.
Why? Why is that?
They have hope. They believe, they still believe in this thing we call Nigeria. If you look at the people that are even jackbarring, if you talk of jackbar, people that are tired of Nigeria leave, it's not really the lower end people. It is the people that have benefited the most from the society. That means they've gotten education, right? Which, if you look at it, the cost of educating a Nigerian to be an engineer, to be a doctor in this country compared to any other Western world is minuscule, small. So the country has invested on Nigerians, but have the Nigerians invested in the country? That's the question, those elites. But the younger ones, those people from the lower end, their aspirations are a little bit more, I want to say, contained. So they appreciate the country more. Let me bring it home by giving you an example.
Okay.
A while back, I used to travel from Lagos to Warri. I come by road. And on this particular day, I was on a bus, public transport, coming to Lagos. And there was a young lady sitting on the bus. Very proud of Nigeria, because it is the Nigeria that sent her to go do what they call design, with a tailoring,
fashion
design school.
Yeah.
So she's passed out of that program, and she's coming back. She bought herself what they call a 14-inch flat screen TV back in the days, and they was taking it home to go give her mom. This particular story I'm telling you was around the Independence Day weekend, just like today, just like Independence Day weekend. I was coming home for that. So we're in that car. When we got to Benin, of course, we had several conversations, and she was excited to get back home. In Benin, they around the Independence Day, they sell all these flags.
Flags, yeah.
This lady ended up buying like 4 or 5 flags. And I was curious, why will you buy Nigerian flag? And she was telling me, oh, she's going to give one to her mom, one to her brother, one to this. And I can see the excitement and joy of her. And throughout the trip, she was calling her brothers to make plans to meet up at her mom to give this same thing. So I was just a bit curious. That's interesting. So I'm observing. Along the road, you see people selling flags, selling things, and you see the people buying those
green, white, green stuff.
White, yeah. If you look along the road, you see there were Nigerian outfits all around. People were buying them. So I was just thinking about it. We got to Warri. That weekend, one of my cousins was getting married in somewhere in the Nere Junction. And we got in a car, we were driving, right? The driver, he's not the owner of the car. The driver along the Warri Sapele Road ended up buying 2 flags. I'm curious. I'm sitting in the back of this car and I'm asking him, why are you buying 2 flags? He said, oh, one for this car, and the other guy has another car back, and he's going to put one in that car. You have to understand the psychic of these lower income people, driver. If you've dealt with these people, you find out that for him to take 200 naira of his own money to buy a flag to put in that car and one for the other car, the owner of the car, did they think of buying a flag for the car?
So the question I would like to put to you now is that the leaders, who of course are in the high end, they are not as patriotic to the country.
They're not patriotic.
So does that not dovetail to the people at the lower end?
No. No. So let me wrap that story I was telling you up. When I got back to Lagos, because of that experience, I started asking my neighbors, how did you spend your
Independence Day
weekend? And the responses were like, what independence? And I'm curious, I'm looking and saying, what independence? If you go to another country, if you're in the US, for example, you see these people put American flags in their houses. These people, nobody.
But let me butt in here.
Yeah.
The question is, what has Nigeria done for you? Or what can you do for Nigeria? Let's ask ourselves the question, what has Nigeria really done for you?
All right. So when you take it from that perspective, I'm one of those people that have of the view that actually Nigeria has done a lot of things to a lot of people that we don't appreciate it. We as Nigerians, sometimes I feel like we are one of the most ungrateful set of people there are. Right? Let me break it down for you. Every graduate that went to any of these our Nigerian universities today, what was their cost of education?
Private schools inclusive?
Excluding private school, but even private school included. But for now, let's exclude the private school. Majority of Nigerians went to for the government universities.
Yeah.
Back in my time, there were no private schools. Everybody went. So when you're looking at this generation of leaders we have today,
they all went to public school.
All they went to public schools, right? They went. So when you say, what has Nigeria done for you? Basically, the country invested in your education, provided you a base. And for many of the people in that era, many of them in those days, the Nigerian government actually sent them abroad for foreign training, right? Those same people will be saying, what has Nigeria done for me? Many of them went abroad, got educated, and never came back. You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like you working for 40 years, saving your money, hoping that you will get a pension, and when it's time for you to get that pension, the money is not there. Because Nigeria has invested on citizens who were supposed to be productive Nigerians that would help develop the country. And can you say we have developed our country today?
But if you look at the system, you look at things are not really happening. Insecurity, lack of basic amenities, no lights, and at 65, these are basic things a country ought to provide to its citizens. So when these things are not available, because like somebody say, I was reading something said, if things were right, why would I leave the country?
That's the point I'm saying that.
Yes.
The country has been good to Nigerians. Nigerians have not been good to the country. Right? So when you talk about light, right? How many engineers have Nigerians produced through their universities?
Numerous.
Why can't we solve our life problem? Is our educating people or investing in those citizens, is it for waste? I really believe that somewhere along the line, the average Nigerian had a mindset that they were to be trained to go develop the Western world and not develop their own country. Right? We have our challenges. As a people, as a country, we have our challenges. So we have to be the ones solving those problems. So buttress back to the issue of patriotism. And I still go back and say, generally we are very patriotic. As we celebrate Nigerian independence today, those Nigerians that have ventured and traveled out of the country, if you go to those countries today, they are having parties, they will be having celebrations, they will be having parades. So they are patriotic, right? But there's something is missing.
There's a disconnect.
Thank you very much. Disconnect. Something is missing there. We need to take that and refocus that patriotism back, right? We need to go back and get to look at simple things like we are living in Warri here today. There are doing road constructions all over the state. Who are the engineers? Who are the people doing these things? Are foreigners, right? We need to begin to ask ourselves that question: why can't we do these things? So we create jobs for these university graduates. To be patriotic, we need to begin to focus internally and not just look at somebody out there to solve the problem.
But patriotism, I can look at patriotism from the eyes of my leaders. I'm looking at the president, I'm looking at the governor, I'm looking at the local government, I'm looking at the members of the House of Assembly. I'm not seeing anything patriotic there. Funds don't get down. Funds don't get to where they're supposed to go. I am not seeing any patriotism. So why should I be patriotic?
Again, remember when I started this thing, I said there are two classes of Nigerians, the lower end and those class, those people you talked about, these are the elites, right? I don't think many of those people are patriotic. If they are patriotic, they will solve our problem. They are not. If you look at those people you just talked about, most of their family are not even here. They hold passports from different places. They are not here in this country, right? But those people that are here, the lower, I go back to that.
Is it because they don't have chance to leave? That's why we're patriotic?
No, it's not a chance to leave. It's not a chance to leave. It's not a chance to leave. People are patriotic. Nigerians are patriotic. We love our country. There are certain things that we wish we could change. Now we are not in a position to change them. And that is the way the country is set up.
Okay.
For lack of better word.
Nigeria at 65. We're winding down gradually a bit. Nigeria at 65. What would you say we could do differently? What could we have done differently? Or what should we be doing differently?
Well, they said, you know that old saying that, or what they're saying is when you wake up is when the day breaks, no matter what it is. So at 65, we've messed a lot of things up, but from today forward, if we want to start up and say, what do we do going forward? One, we need to go back and focus on education. Our leaders need to go back and need to say, before somebody goes to admission into university, right? What are you actually going to school for? What problems are you trying to solve? No need graduating all these engineers, lawyers, accountants, and everything else, and then they come out looking for jobs. So we need to strategize. We need to be educating people for a purpose, not just to get degrees. When we start doing that, we start solving our problems. Because the next academic year, I'm sure all the universities in Nigeria will be taking maybe 500,000 students.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 500,000 students when they are writing their admission letters and stuff like this, saying, okay, I've identified this problem. I'm going to spend the next 4 years educating what I'm going to get out is come up with a solution to solve this problem and get this people into the society every 4 years. Nigeria will change. We need to change our mindset.
A mindset to a productive economy or to...
Productive economy, everything local.
Would that change the patriotism? Because we're looking at patriotism.
It will make us be more patriotic. If you're sitting down and you know your roads, your sewage system are designed by you, not somebody else you just copied, you develop your solutions for yourself. You'll be more patriotic. Let me give you an example, okay? 40 years ago, right? The Chinese people used to escape from China. They used to go to the US, go everywhere, anywhere they could get themselves.
Just like as we are just doing.
That's what we're doing today. Last year, there were 100 million Chinese people that traveled out of the country. You want to know how many of them stayed out? 99.999% of them all returned back to China. Why?
they want to develop the country?
Because Chinese government have figured a way of solving their own problems, and the citizens are part of solving that problem. Right? So that's what our effort need to be. We need to focus this upcoming generation on our problems.
Okay, well, but as we're going gradually. Patriotism. Nigeria is basically mostly a youth economy, right? The average population of youths is about 75% of the nation. Now, our youths today, their focus is on how to lead this country. Their focus is on, let me, if you don't mind the word, I use that word, yahoo, yahoo. Their focus is how to make money. They see the country as secondary. What would you advise them?
We need to show them a different way, right? Like you said, if they take us for a study that said between 2019 to 2023, we had about 48 million Nigerians that turned the age of 18. That population is bigger than many countries. Yeah? 48 million people, young people, right? If we focus those mindsets in the right direction, we are unbeatable. Today, many of our young people are tech-driven. They have access to smartphones, they have access to all these things. We just need to focus the direction in the right side, right? And we become more competitive. The future is not abroad. The future is Nigeria. Actually, if you look today, the rest of the world is looking at Nigeria. It is us that have not woken up yet. I saw the other day that somebody was saying, even if you look in movies, American movies,
Yeah, you see Nigerians.
all the new latest movies, there's always a role for a Nigerian or a Nigerian character. That's to tell you the focus is on us.
So how can we harness these potentials you're talking about?
It starts from the home.
So
It starts from the home. These children are not growing, they are not aliens, they are our kids. They are your nieces, they are your nephews, right? We need to sell them this vision of Nigeria. Some of us growing up, you know, we looked at Nigeria as we're going to be, not 40 years ago, when I was in high school, right? Nobody thought Nigeria was going to be where it is today. We thought we were going to be in competition with places like Singapore, Malaysia, and stuff like that. We have fallen back, right? We just need to go back and say, okay, it's not too late. We are up now. Let's start working towards that. The young people today have, what is driving them mostly is their focus on the exchange rate. So when they see somebody is making $1 million, say you hear say somebody in a whole year, work a whole year, and his salary is 2 million, 3 million, he converts that. He says, what is this? I can go somewhere else and sweep floor, and I will even make more money than that, right? So we need to change that. We need to change that. We need to make sure our economy is working well, and whatever meager earnings people make, it can go a long way. So there's work for us to do. We just have to do it.
okay, as we're winding down, what's your message first to the leaders at 65? Then your message to the youth, and your message to Nigeria.
Let me start for the last one first. For Nigerians, let's be hopeful. 65, we had most of these countries we compare ourselves to, they are 250 years, 300 years. China is how many centuries has China been around, right? We are 65 years. We are still here together, right?
Is that not a consolatory statement that because we are 65, things can go bad?
No. Just count it. We are 65. This is not the end of the world. We are still very young, right? One of the things I always tell people is that for those of us that have traveled out, right, and this kind of to the young people, when we're talking about patriotism, you know, here we might not agree. We might think of ourselves as this tribe, that tribe, that tribe. But once you step outside Nigeria, we become Nigerians. if you look at social media today, right, you can abuse anybody, but just abuse one Nigerian, whether it's Igbo man, Hausa man, Yoruba man, Ishikiri man, Yoruba man, just abuse one Nigerian and see how the rest of the Nigerians react to you. That will tell you we are patriotic, we are very united. It's like a family. We might have our own dispute and stuff like that inside the house, but once you step outside the house, you talk bad about one of us, we come for you like a family. So that's one of our assets. We are united. So for our leaders, that's a bigger challenge, right? Because it's trying to teach old dog new tricks, right? So the prayer point is that we should try to get some of these young people into the system. Because these young people, many of them, they will do wonders if given the opportunities. But we have to let some of these old people go.
But would they agree to go? These old people, would they agree to go?
Well, the ones that
the
don't...
Jumians, the money points, these are young people. Yeah. Will the old people, will the old brigade? Because look, just take a look. Look at the presidential candidates we're having. They're 80, they're 85. Would they give chance to the young people?
Yeah, technology will wipe some of those. But time, one thing about that, I'm a Christian, we're all here for a specific time. Right? If you look at it properly, many of our leaders today, if you think of it as an airport, right? They are in the departure wing of the airport, on the arrival side. So I'm not going to waste my time too much on the people on departure, right? Let's focus on those people that are on the arrival. Time will wipe some of these people out. Like you try to measure a money point further away, all these new tech companies are just popping up all over the place. These are young people. These are people in their 30s, right? Creating jobs, creating opportunities and everything else. Some people are still stuck in the old ways, but either they learn or time will wipe them out. Yeah. So let's not, they will go away. All
right. It's been a very wonderful conversation with you, Nigeria 65. Did you give message to the entire Nigeria?
Happy birthday, happy Independence Day.
All right.
Keep hope alive, celebrate, be proud to be a Nigerian, huh?
All right, that's the message. Be proud to be a Nigerian, keep hope alive. And I've been talking with Chief Edwin Adiotrome. He's the Ugo of Agbon Kingdom. He's an oil guru, he's a planner, and he's a strategist, he's a financial guru. Is that what you call it, financial analyst? Financial consultant. It's been nice talking to you, sir. I hope when we call on you, we'll get you again. So please just stay with us. This is TVM. We're reaching you from the oil-rich city of Delta State, Warri. We'll be right back with another segment on TVM Express Independence Day edition. Stay with us. Good morning.
Yeah, Sound Sultan and Janinja. Kenneth, you know what they do? This one, like all my brothers, we don't go outside Nigeria. We don't jack more for Nigeria. Always try to look back, cause no place like home, you know what I mean? So Obama tell me, see, I Joja Bile and a true man. Check this out. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Hey, I Joja Bile. No matter where you go, make you not forget area, oh, area, oh. Na Naija, ti o de ba ti le pada wale, oh, wale, oh. How I wish, say, I fit reach you anywhere you dey, you dey, far away. One no say make you the bone area, oh. Motherland, yo. Chinedu somebody borrow you a go. Make you to travel, go Chicago. Remember Nnamdi selling car, so you go America. All these people waiting they raise you, still they stay for face me I face you. Promise say you no go fashy them. Every other month you go they tashi them. He love marry, where you been promised to marry. Still they wait, so boy, she don't tarry. When she see you now inside ovation, you marry Onyibo from another nation. Use mago get dough. Then your Onyibo wife don't know. Next thing you know, she don't go report you. Waiting you know, they don't deport you. I wish, say, I feel to reach you anywhere you day. You day, far away. That's one no say make with a bone area. Motherland, yo. I told her no matter where you go, make you not forget area. That my town. Area, Nanaija. Ti ode batile pada wale. You been saying now 1 year, it can turn to 2 years. You don't go for 7 years, but you deserve 11 years. Even when your papa buy, plus the tears your mama cry. Buy you for Chicago, then they miss you for Coco. Beyond do for Canada, your mama still they wonder. Igba wo lo to ma pada o, remember for Naija you get ìyàwó. Kódà bílé, kódà bílé, kódà bílé, kódà bílé, kódà bílé. Ajuma dabile, oh, how I wish, say, I feel to reach you anywhere you day, brother man, you day, far away. That's one no say make you the bone area, oh, motherland, yo. You say you go call, everybody wait tired for your call, hotel. Why you go like so? From Germany to carry cocoa enter Yankee for then. Cocoa boss for your belly. Rest in peace. You fly away. You come wonder if one day you feet come back yo. Your papa land yo I understand. Say you day so far away. Long, long way from home. Long, long way from home. You got a long, long way from home. A long, long way from your papa land. I should have believed. No matter where you go, make you not forget area. Sounds so tired, Nigeria, how we doing it? All my brothers in the west, all my brothers in the east, north, south, you know how we're doing it. And all these people who rule us, we gotta try and make Nigeria smooth so that people go on to come back home. Respect in this music. Peace out, Jiggy. Now we're doing it. Can't say, I'm out. Respect. All my people in the house. Love on.
We are Nigerians. We are one people. God made us united in our diversity. We have one history. We have one destiny. We are Nigerians. Let's rise and
We have a vision with hope of what can be.
the viewers out there. All right, we want to talk sports. We want to take a look at how sports has evolved in Nigeria since its All right, welcome back from that break, and of course that little interruption. But all the same, we are transmitting live from TVM right here in Warri Delta State, and it is the Independence Day special right here in the studio. We are looking at different segments in Nigeria, right from independence, and that's talking about 1960 till date. But this segment is all about sports. And I have a wonderful personality in the studio with me as well. He is an ex-international when it comes to football. And of course, he is into different sporting grassroots program when it comes to sports as well. We will take a look at all that. But let me just introduce him. Like I said, he is an ex-international. He played for the Nigerian men's national team. Yes, he was part of the 1994 Super Eagles of Nigeria. Let me not just say much, let me just introduce the man in the studio. His name is Edema Fuludu. Edema Fuludu, you're welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here with you.
Good to see you. I mean, good to see you. And yeah, and you are part of the team, I think, that won the AFCON in 1994. Yes, in fact, that is one team that is being used as a template for Nigerian football. But we'll look at, probably we'll touch on that one particularly as we go through sporting events from 1960 to date. But we won't really go down history, memory lane that much. Because of time constraints. But we want to just look at how sports have developed. I would have measured it to just last year to this year, because we've all been talking about how Nigeria, got independence. Before you came on board, they talked about politics and all that. I don't want us to go into the details about that. Let's look at sports development for a period of time. When I was doing introduction, I talked about you as a member of the winning team. That was the second AFCON title for Nigeria. I think the first was in 1980 with them Christian Chukwu and Odigbame and the rest of them. And you are part of the 1994 group. We'll use football as a pointer in sports development. I know there's athletics, there's boxing, there are other sporting activities, but we'll use football to look at it. Well, when you look at football and sports, as it were, would you say today, 2025, Nigeria's football or Nigerian sports has developed better than what we've experienced maybe in the past decade or so?
Well, thank you very much. Happy to be here. Like I said before, happy independence. When we want to look at sports development with particular emphasis on football, holistically over the years, I think it's a function of quality management, that is leadership available, the availability of infrastructure, and then the availability of participants, talents.
Okay.
Over the years in Nigeria, because of our population, talents are in abundance. Over the years, there's always been abundance of talents. What about infrastructure? We have quality infrastructure. It's been up and down, and because there's no blueprints on where we want to get to. And that brings me to managerial efficiency and leadership. That is where we have a lot of square pegs in round holes. And this has impacted negatively on sports development. So let me just tie it to football. Growing up, we didn't have good facilities available, but we were playing football from the streets to the primary schools, secondary schools, and then to university level. Nuga games were existing, principal course were existing, headmaster course were existing. And so talents were identified. And any player that plays for the national team eventually, you see the player growing from grassroots level. In Warri, for example, we have the names. You will hear Clemente Mile is playing, Austin Popo is playing here, Humphrey Jeba is here, Richard Ojomo is here. These are names that you see, Oyibokia, Sabuke, all this one from Robo College, Osi College, AC College, and the rest. You see them coming from the streets to their secondary schools and they are playing. And at that level, you know that these people are talented players growing up. I played the Roque Youths, I was captain. These are youth clubs within their environments. So also exists in Edo State, then Bendel State, Benin City, and the rest. You go to Aba, you go to Kaduna, you go to Jos. You see things like this happening. But infrastructure was not really there. And then gradually we now realized that we need to create, facilities for people to play. And then when they started doing it, who are the people that were employed to do this? Who are the people that were given responsibility to do it? Managerial inefficiency stepped in. The administrators of yore who wanted perfection, who wanted players to develop, who wanted this to be done, are no longer available. People now come in because of political interests, and they get money and they do the wrong things for self. You are given 100 million, you want to eat 80 million and use 20 million for infrastructure instead of the other way around, if at all it's permitted. Very unethical behavior has affected a lot of our sports development. And this is why we're saying that over the years now, in the last many decades that Nigeria is on, can we say we have really developed? We have not really developed. Sports development has been held in the jugular by inefficiency. Government does not lack policy direction, but it's execution that's the problem.
So what you're saying is the policies on ground for sports, that's not the problem.
That's not the problem.
It is the execution.
It's execution and implementation. That's the problem. Now, I give you an example. Delta State, for example, I cannot be going too far. This is our state. We've been winning sports festivals over the years. We win sports festivals. We're on top of our business. How many Deltans are actually seen to have come out from Delta State and now gone out, apart from, you see, Kagbari, and a few of them at that point.
Apart from
athletics,
apart from Blessing or Kagbari,
that
you just mentioned,
there
was this, because you brought
Kagbari,
you brought Delta State now, but there was this belief or notion. I don't want to say it's something in the media space that is accepted or acceptable, that for Delta states, they employ, let me use the word in quotes, employ people from outside the state for such festivals. For such festivals, and after the festivals, you don't see those athletes anymore.
I think that is why we say that, there should be some kind of investigative journalism and proper inquiries. Because poaching of athletes is the norm in Nigeria. You poach athletes, you use them for a competition, and that is the end. So that stunts real development.
Exactly.
And age sheets is also a factor.
We were coming to that.
So all these things.
We are coming to that because now, I am saying that you are putting on NFF, the Nigerian Football Federation, outfit here, celebrating Nigeria's independence. I'm going to hammer on NFF. So thank God you are here representing.
I hope we have the time.
We just need, no, it's not much. It's not much. You talked about age cheat.
Yes.
Back in the day, thank God you were in the game.
Yes.
back in the day, I think if I'm not mistaken, you played for New Nigeria Band.
Yes.
Yes. I remember back in the day too, Henry Wonsu, the like of
Yes,
Henry Wonsu,
yes.
Bright Omokaro,
Caro.
and the rest of them.
Yes.
Now, in your time, where I followed back then, most of those players were coming from secondary school
Yes.
to that club side.
Yes.
And they got promoted into the national team.
Yes.
We have been having this issue of age cheats in underage football. When was the last time Nigeria won the under 17? And Nigeria has never won the under 20. And we see what has been happening recently with those national teams. Where are we getting it wrong? Because I know, like you said, back in the day, we have these players in the street, they play street football, and that's how you pick these boys to make up teams for both primary, secondary school, and for club side, local club sides, you know, in Old Bendel and now Delta State. Do we still have that, where we can integrate such players at that tender age international
You know,
teams?
before now, football has already been looked at as a game for dropouts.
Yes.
A game for the
Yes.
not to do well
Yes.
children.
True. True.
Just like they also classify musicians those days too. But with the coming in of the financial rewards in football and sports, football especially now, every parent wants their children to play football. And so, with money, with the advent of money in the game, a lot of it, those who are really talented may not even have the platform. And this is what happens mostly at the national level too now. The media space is wider. People just hear that a player is playing so place in Kazakhstan because of the media. And they hype him. And things go under and they bring him. You understand when I say things go under?
Of course.
And they bring him.
Course.
And he's representing us already automatically. Those who don't have the means here are shut out. There's a lot. See, at the under 17 level, both male and female, especially the male, why are we not growing after winning the World Cup? Why is it that we don't graduate to under 20 and then the players become stars of the senior national team?
Couldn't that be as a result of the different federations?
No.
We have the NFL, for
No.
instance. No, I'm coming.
Yes.
There's somewhere I'm going to. We've seen players, well, we've not seen football players, but we've seen athletes
Yes.
leave this country to represent other countries because of ill treatment from the different federations.
Managerial inefficiency.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I said it from the
yes,
beginning.
from the
that-
beginning. So
yes.
don't you think
when you
that
put
could
square
be
pegs in round holes?
don't you think that could be a reason why we also have that failure in trying to graduate? Because I remember back in the day when you play from the under 17,
When
you
you
graduate
have-
into the under 20.
When you have talents at the small junior level, no matter the level they are, scouts want to take them out because that's where the real thing is.
True.
When they travel to play for bigger clubs, they make money. Money that will secure them. That is the essence. So once you have a talented player that is young and is just discovered now, he won't last in this country. They will take him away. But there are also, at the senior level, those we bring from outside that did not grow from here.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say that they don't have a stake here. They don't. If I'm from Warri, which is no room, I'm from Warri, we come back to play. We see Warri boys in our hotels. If Musa is coming from Kaduna, you see Kaduna boys there. Tijani Babangida is coming from Kano, you see his people are there. Kano Wankwa is coming from Abba, you see his people are there. There is this sense of we are home, and we must impress our people, and we must win, put the money in our pocket, and give to those who come and hang around us. But if I come from Britain, I just play, and my parents are there, I grew up there. After the game, the next flight, I'm back, I'm out. Yeah. The only thing I read is in the social media that something happened between that. So that feeling, that's a patriotism. I'm not saying they are not patriotic, but that desire to say, I want to satisfy people around me that I'm seeing clearly first, it's not there.
You're talking about patriotism now.
Yes.
Because I'm going to bring that into play now. If you as an athlete or a sports person,
yes,
like you rightly said, you are not homegrown,
yes,
you know, how patriotic can that person be compared to the person that, you know, is homegrown?
It's different. Most of them come in play because when you play for the national team, your market value is increased. You have new contracts, more money comes to your pocket. Money is the name of the game.
Yeah.
So if some of them, if they have opportunity to play for England or the countries that they grow up, they will play.
Yeah.
But sometimes we bring second fiddle. Yes, so that's just the basic thing. They cannot do it there, they come here. They are not selected, they come here. And the media is also helping them a lot.
Okay, I know time is not really our friend. I'll have to ask you two questions before I'll let you go. But
Yes.
the first one will be before the advent of women football into Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's been the men's football that has been making Nigeria proud
Yes.
all these years, winning the under-17, winning Nations Cup at least thrice now. But since the Super Falcons came into play, it's all the Super Falcons. Not only in football, even in basketball now.
Yes. Tigers.
The Tigers,
Yes.
they're making Nigeria proud.
Yes.
Why is there a shift now?
Well, things happen. The circumstances, I cannot say that it's a paradigm shift, but because there is more interest in the female participation now. More females are being encouraged. You know, immediately Tinubu announced the 100,000 lages for the footballers, the Falcons.
Yeah.
They knocked at my gate. Two girls were brought to me. My house, my gate was not. I said, who is that? I say, this girl Sabi play. You know, can you help her? I say, I can't help her to get $100,000 from Tinubu. They said, no, she can play football. I said, okay, let me see. One of them I've sent her to, through my contact, she's got to Ibom. Ibom Angels now. She's doing a trials now. Okay. If she's taking, she's a good footballer. I took her to go and play football with me on Saturdays and we saw her and she's good. The other one, I've seen her before. So the ladies want to show that they can do it too.
Okay.
And so the camp for the girls is bubbling. Parents now carry their daughters, they now permit them to play. Unlike before, you want to play and become a man, who will marry you, stuff like that. Yeah. But now they see that it's a platform and a gateway out of poverty.
Now that's grassroots.
Yes, grassroots.
That's grassroots, and
yes.
that's where I want you to come and tell us more about grassroots, because I know you have some grassroots projects.
Yes, I currently am the chairman of the LOC that organizes the Sheriff Obori Under-17 tournament for Delta Central Senatorial District, and we have all the 8 local government participating. And the sponsor is not government. Okay. The sponsor is a private individual, Chief Amori Dama, Esquire. So he's patriotic, he's passionate about the game, and he wants to create a platform where he's not seeing our young boys at the national team again. So he says that let us play, select boys from the system. The incentive of the money is given out. A lot of money is put in 5 million first prize, 3 million and 2 million, and 1 million for the 4th people. And then if you get to the round robin game of the first 4, you get 1 million naira each. Provided jerseys for all the teams, gives logistics for the matches, we go and play all the stuff. A lot of money is being put in. The man, give or take, over 80 million has already gone down the drain. And we are here to get to the finals. Okay, so he's saying that select talents that have that age. We gather, we create a team and go and play. So this, as an LOC chairman, I set the rules with my members to work positively, not to cut corners and get the right players. To depart from the old ways where overage players are used. A team, 2 teams, 3 teams have been docked 3.3 goals for feeding overage players. We just dog them straight ahead. Yes, good. You are gone, you are gone. And we ban the players from participating in the competition too, so that people will learn.
Before I'll let you go, for you to talk about just to wish Nigeria, your last statement for the country celebrating today. I cannot have an ex-international who played in the highest level come to the studio and me not asking you this important question. Is there any hope for Super Eagles for the World Cup 2026?
we are working on a tightrope.
Okay.
Yes.
But with the points deduction,
yes,
now.
that has given us a bit of leeway.
Okay.
But it's not sufficient. Okay. Because South Africa is on 14. Okay? Benin is on 14. Then we are 11. Rwanda is 11. If we win our 2 matches, we'll become 17, right? If South Africa win 1 match, they're already 17. And draw 1, they are through. So we always pray in this country. Our mantra is prayers. We are praying now that South Africa should lose their 2 games. Because we own football now. So the god of soccer is Nigeria. So we are praying for South Africa to lose their 2 games. Benin Republic come and lose to us, and then we are going to the World Cup. But it doesn't work like that. So between prayers and patriotism, let us hope.
Okay, let us hope is what Edema Folulu says concerning Nigeria trying to qualify for the Mundial in 2026 in USA, Canada, and in Mexico. And his last take before I let him leave.
Another one.
No, what's your take? I mean, what's your advice to the leaders in the different federations on how to move our sports forward?
I hope they hear.
At least to stop the issue like that of Favor Ofili leaving Nigeria.
I hope they hear. You know, when you get to a position of authority, leadership is key to every sphere of life. And if you want to operate in a democratic environment, let there be codes of conduct. Set the rules and follow the rules. If there is code of conduct, how people should behave, what should be done and what should not be done, then, and it is followed, we won't find this crisis. I cannot be an athlete, I go for a competition, my kids are not there. I cannot go for a competition, I come back, my allowances are not paid. Why am I doing it? So, if you are disgruntled over time, look at Ofili, for example. For 2 Olympics, does she have the age on her side, back to back? It doesn't happen like that. No. So, I mean, while I will not encourage people to jackpot like that and represent other nations, those who are responsible should up their games.
All right, those who are responsible should up their games, and that's coming from an ex-international, someone who's also been there and done that with sports. Edema Folulu, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
I'm so super excited to have you in the studio. It is still the Independence Day feature right here on TVM. I am Fred O'Neill. Stay back, don't go nowhere, because more interesting segments are coming your way. No, bros, no, bros. No, bros, no, relax.
The land is green. The land is green. It's green. Oh, oh. The land is green. It's green. Can't you see? I can't see. Oh, the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine. As the clouds go gray, the thunder roars and the earth sings. The season's just beginning. Sunlight it hides as the clouds make way for the pouring of my blessings. I will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance in the rain. It's for my seed to grow, for every prayer and every seed I've sown. Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green for me. Standing alone can be a heavy load, but my vows I won't be breaking. Though my heart is aching, I got a word and I won't let go. It's your will I'm seeking, so I keep on believing. I see it now, I understand, I know, so I embrace it, dance. Once again it's time for me to grow. For every prayer and every tear I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping joy 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. I thought it was over, thought you were done with me, but we're just beginning. Whoa, my life is a journey. I will walk with you, I will go where you want me to. Yes, I will go.
Come on.
He told me that the land is green. Hey, yeah. It's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? I can see all the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine.
Listen up, everybody, this is where I come from. It's Nigeria in Africa, it's the multilingual land. People them are working every day under the sun, and the life them living is always on the run. Ask me why we don't know. Me no sabi and me be like say fella say, be like say them cross the land. People them are working every day with no pay, but some do nothing at all. But them feel say them today. Oh my God, what can I say? Like the baboon is waiting for the monkeys payday. Oh my God, what can I say? That's why I want make you the hello, yeah. Hello, yeah. See the type of thing where we dey feel, we dey make me they want to do. Hello, yeah. Even if I want to dey chill, I go still go they want to do. Hello, yeah. Stand look around you and I bet you go want to do. Hello, yeah. Hello, yeah. For the thing where you see, I make you hello, yeah. Hello, yeah. Hello, yeah. Hello, yeah. Hello, yeah. Even if I want to the chill, I go still go they want to the hello, yeah. Hello, yeah. For the thing where you see, I make you hello, yeah.
Give thanks to Baba Loke for this hands. Give me chance to the hustle with these hands. One my leg go they walk at the distance. Worry, thinking of the big plans. And my ego is bigger than a big man's. 'Cause I see my success in a distance. And it's even getting closer with each glance. Oh boy. Hello, yeah, 'cause the thief in of our money is the order of the day. If corruption na occasion, they be the father of the day. Nobody ask any question when the answer no fide. Our government brings steady day for holiday. And my people cost of living getting tougher every day. And the streets and the road getting rougher every day. But the bellies of the trees getting buffer every day. When we all are every day.
Hello, yeah. See the type of thing where we dey feel, we dey make me they want to do. Hello, yeah. Even if I want to the chill, I go still go they want to the hello, yeah. Stand look around you and I bet you go want to the hello, yeah. Hello, yeah. For the thing where you see, I make you hello, yeah.
Hello every day. Hello every day. Hello every day.
to the G, I go still go the one to the hello, yeah. For the thing where you see, you come and you hello, yeah.
For instance, say them give this power to the young hands. Young hands we correct, no be wrong hands. Wrong hands we go carry money, go dance. Prayer and insurance. Give pastor money for deliverance. Some swallow money talk say na snake dance. Some swallow money talk say na snake dance. And when we fire politicians, them go say make we remain as musicians. They prefer make we they sing of a new dance. And if we yarn them go tag us a nuisance. Oh would they give us a lap dance? And all my people just a leave on their last chance. Man they weep on a constant. But like the right, sometimes I just weep and cry, thinking of the reason why. Poor man fear to close him eye, cause poor man fear to sleep and die. All every day, economy is me place, taking ladder every day. And we pray yesterday, that we pray hard every day. When I cross my window, getting better every day. Government taking peace, ladder every day. We life on the game for survival every day. Why keep on the TV full of shout, ole, ole. For instance, say them put more security officials when they want rig votes for elections than when they want fight with the militants. All every day, all every day, all every day,
hello, yeah. Even if I want to the G, I go still go the one to the hello, yeah. For the thing where you see, you come and you hello, yeah.
Is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
We're still on to TVM Express. We're reaching you from the rich oil city of Warri, Delta State, Nigeria. Today is Independence Day, and Nigeria is 65. And still on our Independence edition, we have a guest in the studio. We have Barrister Albert Agbenson. He's a legal practitioner, he's an analyst, a political analyst, also a legal analyst, and of course, we'll look at issues bordering Nigeria at 65. Barrister, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
We thank you for your patience waiting for us. Okay, now let's look at it. This is the Fourth Republic. We've had the first, the second, we have military incursions into government, and today we're in the Fourth Republic. Would you say, in the true sense of word, that Nigeria is a political correct concept at 65? You heave a sigh of relief.
Political correct concept. Honestly, I do not see anything wrong with the concept of Nigeria. Nigeria as a nation, the way it is configured, really, there's really nothing wrong with it. You see, it is just that we have not been able to allow this country thrive the way it ought to. Nothing is wrong with the way it is structured. If you go around this country, you discover that every part of this country is supposed to be a plus to the entire nation. But somehow, we have not been able to get our leadership right. Not the people. Not the way we are. There's so much you can get.
But the people make the leaders.
The people,
because I've always looked at this argument by people.
Yes.
It's like when you become a leader, you're different from the people. A country gets its own leaders from its own self.
Not look at it. Well, maybe the structuring. For example, I believe, for example, there should be consequences for either good or bad behavior.
Of course, yes.
Now, governments all over the world will be the ones to make sure those entrusted with leadership will be the ones to make sure that, yes, there is consequence for any action, whether good or bad. So it is not about the people. If you see, for example, we hear it every day, go outside of this country, you see Nigerians thrive. You know that? So it is still the same people. That's why you see me, here in Warri, here in Nigeria, we'll take some things for granted. But let me step outside the shores of this country. It will be different. Why? Because I believe that there will be consequences for any action, whether bad or good. So it's about leadership. You understand? It's about leadership. It's about structuring. It's about structuring the way we have evolved. The way we have evolved. That's basically it.
Are the structures not good for us? Or we manipulate the structures?
Well, the way the structures have come to be, I think the military incursion into politics, the way we have evolved. Let's go back to this last republic, this last military incursion into how did they leave power. You will discover that the second republic appears to have been better than this current one. Why? At the level of the first republic, the era of the Nnamdi Azikiwes, the Tafawa Balewa, people rose to prominence as a result of their intellectual capacity and capabilities. So as at that point, you found a situation where close to the best of us leading us. But fast forward to the present. When the military were about to, leave power, there was this phobia. Are they going to leave? Will they remain? So there was this, I beg, a lot of people allowed just anybody. So you had a situation where I don't know how to, but let me use it. Where touts, some of these people gained access to power. As they gained access to power, it became their thing. Then power or political power, so to say, became a profession rather than
a service.
A service. So you now see somebody rise from one to another, not necessarily because there is preparation for leadership, not necessarily because there is the requisite educational qualification. So he goes in there and we now discover that so much changes as you become politically relevant. So they decide, okay, since I've had this good life for these 2 or 3 or 4 years that I've been in power, why not I stay put in there? So
and gravitate to the next office.
You understand? They gravitate to the next office. They gravitate to then it now became worse that even after doing that, you now discover, okay, I'm getting old. Now what do? I entrench my children so that it's my children that will take over. Check out in some states, I don't want to mention names, go and check out the commissioners you have in some states. Children of X this, children of X that, children of X this, children of X that. That's where the challenge is. So it is no, the country is not being managed by those that are prepared for leadership. No, managed by opportunity.
That's 2 things I want to ask you now.
Why?
One, most people say the constitution of Nigeria does not reflect the aspirations of Nigeria. It's a constitution given us to us by the military. And so the people that drafted the constitution were being supervised by the military government. That's number one. Is the constitution our problem today in Nigeria?
Honestly, my brother, that argument may have been correct some years ago, but it's no longer correct. Why do I say that? The constitution is actually a living document. The Nigerian constitution, like most constitutions in the world, evolve. There is provisions for amendment. This talk about military, whether you like it or not, military, the military is part of the nation. You can't run this nation without the military. So we're part of the nation. So if there were, for example, there were some issues that they didn't quite consult enough as a result of the haste with which they left government, okay, you rightly call it as the time with which or how they left government. We have the wherewithal to begin to tinker with it. And this present 1999 constitution has been tinkered with.
Do we
many
do it?
times.
This tinkering.
Yes.
That is the question I want to ask.
The question
do we
is,
do it?
Good. We tinker with it. We tinker with it. For example, your electoral act, which is not the constitution, but gains its relevance or its base from the constitution, because the constitution is generally the ground norm, had evolved. No, up until this last election, you will not hear anything electronic, but gradually you have seen it. Now, but how about the workability? How about the interpretations given to it by our courts? Those are the things. So it's not about the constitution. While we were in school, we were told of the Lord Dennis of this world, radical judges that would look at the cases and find a way of getting out the justice out of it. You know, but where are we now? You know, so it is more of leadership.
Okay.
It is more of leadership.
Now, let's come home now.
Okay.
Politics. Politicians. Yeah. They said money, finance determines leadership today in Nigeria. As a lawyer, I want to ask you, like you people say, I put it to you as the question. Does finance have more relevant than integrity in the Nigeria of today?
That's a straightforward answer now. The answer is yes. It ought not to be. It ought, you know, a man is supposed to be a product of his integrity and character. That should be what should shape a man. But right now, the honest position is that's not the case. Right now, money matters so much. You can't even aspire to any leadership position without money.
Is that supposed to be the case?
It ought not to be. It ought not to be. But that's where we have found ourselves. And because and this thing is so because most of the persons that have found themselves in leadership position today in this country knows that without the edge of money, without the edge of having been in a position, they may not be able to stand when it comes to competition, when it is thrown open. We have a situation where the worst of us lead the best of us. We have had, look at the trajectory of this country. It has been sad. Check out. Let's do a small, just check out all our vice presidents. Check out all our vice presidents. Okay, let's leave, is it Obasanjo now? You had an article where it was politics. Then we stepped down after Obasanjo. It became Yaradua and Goodluck Jonathan. Okay, then thereafter Osibanjo playing the second fiddle to a Buhari. Amen. Then let's go.
But the system itself,
yes,
does not encourage leadership without money.
That is the point. That's why I told you the sad reality. It's because of how how this republic started. How many persons were so, skeptical. Is it going to work? Is it going to fail? Can I get myself involved? Like that.
So, Barrister, let me ask you, how can people, leaders, who have vision, who have mission, can come into the politics of today?
Good. That's the
cocoa.
That's the cocoa of the matter. That's the cocoa of the matter. Now, the first thing is that as Nigerians, we must not lose hope in Nigeria. This is our country.
Yeah.
Forget all they say about what happens outside of this country. This country, that country, your country remains your own. So, we must not lose hope. Then, even in the politics, even in the leadership of this country, yes, in spite of the constraints here and there, you see some flashpoints, you see some eggheads are coming out, and God has empowered them. Let us collectively continue to push for something better. And I tell you, it is not all negative. There are states, there are regions where just anybody does not aspire for political office. I did something recently. We had our MBA conference and I had to go to Enugu. I had to drive. From Asaba, Onitsha, Enugu. Then I decided not to turn back. I went to Aba, Port Harcourt, Bayelsa, and back to base. And I discovered that in the East, they are beginning to tinker with their governance. And I asked myself, because you discovered some level of difference.
Enugu is a very great place.
Beautiful place. The last time I went to Akwa Ibom, it doesn't look like you're in Nigeria. Some of these places are beginning to get it right. Why? Because not just anybody comes in and you say, okay, become governor, become this. You understand? So they begin to select. It is not who are you? What are you bringing to the table? What was your pedigree before political office?
Yes.
What have you built? How did you build it? You know, is it from park? You became chairman. From chairman, you became council. Is it that level? You understand? So that is the point. But this, you see this, they've continued. Or is it you were PA to one person? Like we have in our clients. So that is the point. So we begin, there are persons, people are beginning. So we begin as in our different small locations. Let's begin to identify those. Yes, there are some, they already have the strength. You support them. Look at, whether you like it or not. People will tell me that in the last election, Peter Obi eventually didn't win the election. I agree. But in our parts here, he won. In Lagos, he won. In Abuja, he won.
I was coming straight to that.
Yes.
Now that we have gone there,
yes.
let us go there now.
Okay.
Let us look at the politics.
Good.
APC, PDP, ADC.
Labour.
Okay. Labour. First, let's look at the politics now.
Okay.
As a lawyer, they said there's no viable opposition to the APC-led administration.
Yeah.
There is no opposition. And for once, you see there's a gradual bandwagon effect. People just jumping ship and supporting the present administration. What would you say?
Well, it was a bit disheartening and sad when I heard that this governor in Delta State just moved to
jump ship.
I felt very disappointed because, okay, yeah, he has some issues here and there, but at least we were beginning to see bridges coming up around. So I said, okay, you know, Nigerians are very, very appreciative. You do a little thing, they sing your praises to the high heaven. You know, but this bandwagon effect, the reason is because many of them don't trust themselves. So they flow along. And it looks like there's no viable opposition. In Nigeria and in politics generally, even 24 hours is a long time. And something tells me, I hope I am correct, because I want to be correct, that it may even work better. In this, the present president, whether you like it or not, you can give it to him. He's he's a very astute politician. Somebody that he has caught his own.
Navigated the waters.
He has played around. You understand? So, if there is a clear direction of where his opposition is coming from, take it from me. Between now and the election, he will crush that opposition. Because that's what he has done, apparently. But you see, a lot of things can still happen. Because whether you like it or not, Bandy, just throw around your figures and throw around your data the way you like. Nigerians know that they are not better off right now.
I was coming to that. Sorry to interject.
Thank you.
If you look at the speech of the president today, the macroeconomics was very high. The GDP, the inflow, the savings, up to the point that interest rates have been reduced. And he said Nigeria has never been better. On paper, it looks a very, very laudable thing. But on the ground, as a barrister, as a Nigerian citizen, before I interjected, are we feeling a better government compared to even where we're coming from?
Wow. Honestly speaking, if I was told that I was going to prefer a Buhari government to another government,
you would have chosen Buhari.
I would not have believed it, but that's where we are. what the government, what they have done, that they are playing around with figures. You know, this issue of data is a very funny thing. How do you compare? While Buhari was there, what was the exchange rate? You came by whatever you did, like they do in the military, because that was how it was done. It was by fiat on inauguration day, subsidy gone. I would have thought that if we were in a democratic setting, that issue is serious enough to discuss within the executive council and even have inputs from the other arms of government. But it was said straight in the podium. So the point here is that this government came, finished this country. They started doing one thing or the other. Then it now looked like, it's like, okay, let's take fuel to 1,000. Then after taking it to 1,000, you now did some things and it now became 900. When you are running your analysis, it will look like it went to 1,000, so it is now better because it's now 900. You understand? Forgetting where you took it from. That's what they are playing with their stuff. But we all know how much. I've not been able to buy another car since this president came. So it's the same car that I'm still driving. So I know how much I used to fill my tank when Buhari was president. And I also know how much I'm using to fill it now. Forget that at a stage, it went slightly up.
But the government's argument is that it's for the better good.
Yeah, look at it. When you say
better good for who?
Better good for who? Good, that's what I want to say. Better good for the government itself, because all they say, there was a time governors could not pay salaries. Now they are now paying salaries. If you chose to become a governor and you do not have what it takes to be able to look within your environment and raise money and do what you are supposed to do, is that my business? So what they have succeeded in doing is that you have succeeded in finding a way of milking Nigerians, collecting more taxes from them, compelling us to pay more for everything that we need. Then you take and you give to God. You say, how has government changed in terms of the hardship they talked about? Nigeria have to be patient. Show me one area where the government, this present government, both states, federal, I'm in worry. So if I mention state, I'm talking Delta State, because I'm not in Lagos. Federal, where they have tried, where they have tightened their belt. You know, you tell it's like a father. Normally you still go to pepper soup joints after you close from work. You drink some bottles of beer. You do everything. Then you still do women business. Still do extra. Then after all that, then that was your life before. Then now you are now, my country is now hard. My children come. You know, we used to have a bar, rice and moi moi in the evening, 3 square meal. Now we can no longer do. Let's just manage one. You now tell your children, okay, they now say, okay, daddy, we understand. They now do one. But you have not, your excesses that you were doing, you have not stopped. You are still pepper souping, you are still jollofing, you are still womanizing, everything you are still doing. Is that not hypocrisy? Tell me one part, one area where this government has cut down the cost of government. If a governor is moving past this place, you will not see the revenue. If the president is moving, don't you see how many? Where, in fact, they are buying yachts. They are buying more aeroplanes.
We're coming down. Now, there's another thing in the front burner. The government is chipping for a new INEC bus. The tenor of the boss, Mahmoud terminates this month end of October.
Yeah.
Shipping for a new boss. And at the same time, there's this hue and cry for the reform of the Electoral Act. You touched on it small. So let's look at it. A new INEC boss and the Electoral Act. What would you advise?
I would be shocked and surprised if this president goes for any reform as far as election is concerned. I doubt. Everybody is not good luck, Jonathan. This president, before he became president, told us that you should grab it and run with it. I mean, I can be quoted. That's the fact. So a president
that could mean a terminology.
No. Wait. Everything is terminology now. From the abundance of the heart, the man. That's scripture.
That could be your interpretation.
From the abundance, let me tell you, it is what you want. It is what you are thinking inside of your heart that you say out now. He said, "Run with it, grab it." He said so. So, and from his body language, he's not a God. He has come up. He's real. Oh. If you want to be a Nigerian politician and you maybe he has said this, is he there to make life easier for the opposition? He's as blunt as that. In other times, what I know, once you become a president, you become presidential. While you are struggling to be president, you could be a politician. But after some time, he said he doesn't care, provided he gets what he wants. So I don't see him playing with or doing anything serious with the Electoral Act.
Most probably, if he gets the second tenure,
he may begin to think about it if he wants to be nice. But his antecedents does not show. Why? He is not somebody from his antecedents that likes to leave office and allow others to continue because of what we hear in Lagos. He was governor many years ago. From what we hear, allegedly, because I've not been there. I understand you cannot be president. Sorry, you cannot be governor of Lagos State except he says so. So, if you have that antecedent, he may still not want to play too much after then. But the point here is whether he does that or not, let's work with what we have. Let the opposition organize themselves. Let us have a viable candidate, a viable opposition. Then let's push. Wait, look at it.
Are you saying it's influencing the political arena so that there will be no formidable opposition?
Yes, that's what he will prefer. But given the issue of INEC boss, our constitution for now, sadly and painfully, gives the sitting president the right to appoint. Yes, there's supposed to be some level of scrutiny by the legislature, but we have never had a more robust stamping legislature like we have now.
So are you telling me now that any INEC boss that will come in cannot put his foot on the ground to say, this is my job, this is the way I want it to go? It must be the whims and caprices of the president.
It is not possible for this president, because of his antecedents, to pick somebody like that. It is not. This president
must be a yes man.
This president is a politician. And look at it. We have two kind of politicians in Nigeria. We have politicians, spirit, soul, and body. Then we have politicians that are in politics. They are visitors. They are change agents.
Yeah.
You understand? those kind of those politicians with a second address, good, they just want to go do whatever. There are governors that became governors, stayed for some time, and after that you don't hear of them again.
Yeah.
The reason you have such is because they have a second address. But why you have they have been there, Some will not even allow the.
So as we wind down, let me ask you this question,
Yes.
which is very key.
Okay.
Which is very key from what you're saying.
Yeah.
So politics is an industry.
They have turned it to an industry in this country. That is the truth. But look, power is never given a la carte. You strive for it. There is a design of politics in Nigeria that has kept Nigeria the way it is. And no Nigerian that has the Nigerian blood flowing through him or her will love this country the way it is. So we must continue to fight to take back Nigeria. Nigeria belongs to Nigerians, not to a few. Not to a few. And this thing is not about tribe. Because the same oppressors you have in the south, you have in the north. They are everywhere. The political class, one, they are not different. There's no Ijo or Yoruba, Ishekiri, Igbo, politician. No, they are all the same. They speak the same language at that point.
So, I want to ask you, because we're going down now. It's only the people that can take back the power.
Only the
How
people.
can the people take back the power when we have an INEC that is not people-oriented? When we have INEC officials that do the bidding of people in power, how can we take back our place?
Let me try and put it in this perspective. Things are getting better.
That's hope.
Not really. Not
That's
renewed.
hope.
Okay, hope, but not renewed hope. Things are getting better. All we just need to do as Nigerians is to organize and not to lose hope in this country. Let me tell you, go back again to 2023. It was a near miss. It was a near miss. People there were mistakes. A lot of people come. I supported the opposition, and I did so openly. I didn't hide it, and I'm still not hiding it. It's still my position that something better can work better for Nigeria. All you just need to do, you put yourself together. But even as far as, in spite of the fact that I supported, I am one of those that believes that the election result was not too different from what actually played out. There was a mistake. You can't talk about election without pulling agents. There's no politician that will have in this country that will have an advantage to defeat you, and they will not take it, whether rightly or wrongly. So if I don't have my agent in a polling unit, how do I guarantee
whatever comes out, I take it?
Yes,
because I don't have my man there.
That was one of the issues we had in this Delta. Even if the results showed powerfully that the Labour Party won, there were no agents. Some of the agents, I volunteered to be an agent for Labour Party 1 year before the election. When was I called? Around 9 o'clock on the morning of election. I was just okay, maybe they have somebody else. Let me go and vote. Good afternoon, sir. Is this your name? Yes. You are the agent for for Labour Party, so and so what? I say, how can you say that this morning? Okay, when
on the election day.
On the election day, I say, what of identity or whatever that I will use? He said, don't worry, just go like that. I was able to do that because, okay, in the area they know me as a lawyer, there's respect, I can't lie, so they ask, okay, agent. But how about those places where you will not have somebody that has an identity. So they do any. So what is there is that Nigerians must identify a better candidate that is willing to go the extra mile for this country, and they are not difficult to find. Then walk around to make sure it works. Let me tell you, opposition won Abuja, opposition won Lagos. That speaks volume.
All right. So, as we round up, what's your message to Nigeria, the leaders, and the Nigerian citizenry at 65?
At 65, the truth of the matter is, as a people, we are making a lot of progress. The Nigerian is making a lot of progress. In spite of the difficult terrain that we find ourselves, we are still thriving. For me, kudos to the average Nigerian. Kudos to all of us, because we are surviving. Now, all we need to do is to get our leadership right. And since we need to get our leadership, let all hands be on deck. Let's watch the horizon. We may not be politicians. We may not have, let's just watch the horizon. When it is time, we'll pick those that can remove, that can rescue this country from the lions that have held it down. I believe Nigeria will survive.
Thank you very much. I've been talking to Barrister Albert Agbensin. I know you enjoyed the conversation. He's a legal practitioner and he's a political analyst. I wish we had more time. We'll have a lot of things to discuss. But I think whenever we call on him, he's going to come back here again. So thank you once more, Albert. Have a wonderful day. We'd like to say happy independence to Nigeria.
Same to you.
You're still on to TVM Express. This is a special independence edition. We'll be back in a short while. Stay with us.
This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want. Watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
So good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
So please, what's your name, sir?
Okay, my name is Ogenero Mejiwevo.
Okay.
I'm from Delta State and Robo.
Okay.
From Udu local government. Yes, that's where I'm from.
Yeah. So the question is, what do you what does independence mean to you?
To me, independence, as it says, freedom from the colonial masters. So you are free to govern your states, to lead your people as you wish, not as the colonial master painted it, or not what they have done. So independence is freedom, total freedom to lead, to control your people, to control your resources. But if you ask me how far we have gone as regards what we have achieved now, we haven't achieved much. See, and this is 65 years now, so we haven't achieved much. So that is just it. There's insecurity challenge. After 65 years, we are still experiencing that insecurity challenge. There's no jobs. A lot of graduates out there. There's no jobs to show for it. So Nigeria has not really achieved much. There's no electricity. Everybody has to power. Okay, just like me now, I have solar. I'm using. I don't even depend on the government anymore for power. So Nigeria has not achieved much after 65 years, and we are supposed to be achieving more now, but we haven't got it to where we're supposed to have. So to me, we haven't achieved much after 65 years. Because we don't have roads, we don't have lights, there's no job, there's insecurity. I think 10 years ago, I used to travel to the north on road, but now I can't even travel to the north now. I want to use a flight. You understand? There's insecurity. The last time I visited Abuja was 2017 on road. You understand? But up till now, I've not visited there on road because I'm scared of my life. A lot of kidnap, a lot of everything is just going wrong. So independence in Nigeria has not really reflect on the life of the people. So we haven't achieved much. So that's what I have to say about it. But it's a good thing to celebrate it. But if we should be truthful about ourselves, we haven't achieved much on this Independence Day, on this independence that we have after 65 years. So that's just what I have to say.
I want to ask, what independence mean to you?
Independence, I don't get freedom of our country now.
Okay.
So we're supposed to celebrate that, but even now, if not being I have not know because I forget now too. Because I know. Because of the bad leaders we get for the country. So now good country, supposed to celebrate that together. If the country there with everybody, we'll celebrate that. And what I get to offer with that.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
What's your name, ma?
I'm Lucy, Wani Lucy.
Okay. What does independence mean to you?
Before, independence was a joyful thing. If like before you cook rice, buy chicken, you celebrate it, but now Nigeria is not like that again. Poverty is too much. You don't enjoy it like before again. So it's not, but you still thank God about it.
Torí kò sí ibòmíràn tí a lè lọ, àjò lè dàbí ilé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ ká fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan, gbé kémi gbé.
Ó yẹ kájọ ṣàṣàrò ló dára, ká finú inú ká fi kún lókun, kí Nàìjíríà kó lè tẹ̀síwájú. Ogun ọ̀tẹ̀ yìí ti tó, ká gbàgbé ìjà ẹlẹ́yàmẹ̀yà. Haúsá, Ìgbò pẹ̀lú Yorùbá, ṣe láṣàjọjì ìjà òmìnira. Òmìnira ni a tún mára wájà, èdìrẹ́ ogun èṣù yìí. Gbé kájọ gbé, ó yẹ kájọ gbé, kémi gbé, ó yẹ kájọ gbé, Jésù kémi gbé. Nàìjíríà yìí ti gbogbo wa, kó máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́, torí kò sí ibòmíràn tí a lè lọ. Àjò lè dàbí ilé, ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ ká fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan, gbé kémi gbé. Ọmọ ìyá kan náà ṣálájẹ́, ìjà ló dé torí lòwe. Nípa ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú wa, èyí ló kó bá gbogbo wa wà. Kó bá ọrọ̀ ajé wa. Torí kò má lè ṣe kí ìjà máa wà, ìjàmbá ti tó kábàárì àdúyà. Torí àwọn ọmọ wa tí ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn, kí la fẹ́ sọ pé àgbélé ayé ṣe. Gbé kájọ gbé, ó yá kájọ gbé.
Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo, all at the same 10 and 10 pairs. Now him make we go join hands together, make we country better. No say I no tell you. Yes, sir. Samarin Nigeria, Mukaga Nigeria, Yamata Nigeria, Mukaga Nigeria, Muhata Hanumu, Mukaga Nigeria, Nigeria, Namume, Nigeria, Namume. Ah, make we live Tambo. Please make a leave. Come, make we live Nigeria. Please make a leave. This Nigeria now we own. Make it no Africa. No place where we like our home. Oh, sweet home. Make we join and think alike. Please make a leave. America lost Germany. France lost Britain. Yeah, shaping we know, and they suffer before. Sincerity lost hard work. Now it make them feel the best today. Everybody want to become citizen. Brothers and sisters, make we no give up. If today bitter, tomorrow will get better. If today bitter, tomorrow will get better. Not to do at the top, not to do at the top. Ah, make me live Tambo. Please make a leave. Ah, make me live Nigeria. Please make a leave. It's Nigeria now we own. Make it no Africa. No place where we like our home. Home, sweet home. Make we join and think alike. Please take a leave. Nigeria tó rò mímímí. Ohun tó bàjẹ́ tún lè látún ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. The way forward, na it be this. Make we work for better Nigeria. Whatever we sow, na it we go reap. Make we work for better Nigeria. In the name of the Most High, I beg you live good. I beg you live good in the spirit of brotherhood. Fade away, oh ye spirit of segregation. Move away, oh ye spirit of nepotism. I beg you, please listen to me. Make we walk for better Nigeria. The more we live together we shall achieve. Make we walk for better Nigeria. Together we stand, divided we fall. Make we walk for better Nigeria. If you are a leader, please show good example. Make we walk for better Nigeria. Just like the Father will do to the Son. Make we walk for better Nigeria. If you are a follower, I beg you follow good. Make we walk for better Nigeria. Just like a sheep and a shepherd. Make we walk for better Nigeria. I beg you live good. Make we walk for better Nigeria. We have no other country. Make we walk for better Nigeria. United we go stand. Divided we fall. For better Nigeria. Make we make this our great nation Nigeria great. Make we walk for better Nigeria. My people, if we do better, we will chop better. If we chop better, we will live better. And true, if we live better, our picking them will live better and with better education. And everything will come day nyafu. Na peace be the answer. Jama'a samari da 'yan mata su kasa kunere abu da zan faɗa muku.
I see you, I Keep the music low, keep the music low. From Namibia to Liberia, South Africa to Uganda, Tanzania, down to Ghana, down to Nigeria. All I want to say, all we need is one love. 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 Hey, all we need is one love. 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 Hey, see, just the other day I saw on CNN brutal killing of each other by two friends. I could not comprehend, so I said to myself, maybe the world is coming to an end. Is it love? Is it hate? Is it hope? Is it fate? Yo, I could not relate, yo. But there is one thing I can relate with, and that is the fact that all we need is one love, one love, one love, one love. Yeah, all we need is one love, one love, one love. Yeah, all we need is one love, one love. Yeah, one love. One love, one love. I see you, I see you, I see you. Go, give the music low now. Make my people hear me small. Oh, I know say when they jump since. Make we enter spiritual, make we come down small. One love. Cause we struggle and hustle and laughing and crying and shout and do it all together. One love, we're stuck together. We cannot live without each other. All we need is one love, irrespective of your color, your religion or political border. One love, my people hold it, embrace it, express it and show it. Cause I know it is the answer. Hey, hey, hey. Christmas. Hey, oh, but you know the song, they follow the go. Say, ba-da-ba-dum, pam, pam, pam. Yeah, so, hey, 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 okay, sing. That's how I pray. I want to bubble you from my fucking grave. Hey, that's how I pray. Hey, hey, I want to bubble you from my fucking grave. Hey, hey, oh yeah, make we start to do the gaga shuffle. Hey, start to do the gaga shuffle. Oh yeah, make we start to do the gaga shuffle. Hey, start to do the gaga shuffle. Dubai, ba-da-ba-dum, pam, pam, pam. That's so. Hey, I'm not gonna lie for you. I won't tell you true. Anyhow, what they think they do you, make you not say they do many other people too. I never left today. Many people need psychiatric doctor today. Hey, So make we fire, make we pull up, make we ready for the turn up. Everybody's at the hey. So make you follow me go now. Follow me go, make we start to run town. Anywhere we go, there's nothing like town. Hey, it's the rounds, start to the field. As I want, hey, hey. I want to bubble you for my puppy crate. Hey, as I want, hey, I want to bubble you for my puppy crate. Hey, hey. Oh yeah, make we start to do the gaga shuffle. Oh yeah, start to do the gaga shuffle. I see you. Make we start to do the gaga shuffle. Oh yeah, start to do the gaga shuffle. Say, I want to carry you, follow you. I want to holler you. I want to see it through. I want to carry you. I want to follow you. I want to sample you. I want to see it through. I want to carry you. I want to honor you. I want to follow you. I want to see it through. One love, man. Everybody in the building. About not too much, man. They don't say. Thank you for supporting African music. Thank you for making African music happen. All of them are too much. You don't understand? Eh? It's massive. I see so many lovely ladies here tonight. I said I was not going to do this tonight, but I must do this. I must do this tonight. On behalf of all the gentlemen, on behalf of all the Chris men, on behalf of all the rugged men, we dedicate this one to all the ladies in the house tonight. All the ladies in the house. We dedicate this one. I must do this one. Over there, we must do this one. Yes, so. Yes, so. Yes, so. You see, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You see, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love all of you. Yeah. There's been a lot of toasting. Lots of guys have been up to her, but she told them she was waiting for the one that God was sent to feel a kind of craving. A special kind of love, one way not to understand me. Come rain, come shining, come rain, come shining. Every time that I look into your eyes, I see fire in them. And if you look into my eyes, you see desire in them. Desire. I said if love is a crime, I want to be wanted. Hey. I said if love is a crime, if love is a crime, just keep the fire burning. Keep the fire burning, 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 fire burning. Keep the fire burning, 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 keep the fire burning. See, I know what I am feeling in my heart and in my soul. Oh, I know that it is love. And I know that this love was surely sent from up above. It's you the only one that I think of. You are my African queen. And I know that this means that you're the only one that I will serve. I'll give you my heart, my love, my body and my money. Every other thing you think of. Hey, in a man who could think of anything better than you. Who could think of ever hurting you? Sacrifice my own, I give it all to you. Cause you are my Africa. Alright, somebody help me sing it. Say, you are my Africa. I say you are the girl of mine. You take me where I never been. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling. Hey, you are my African queen. I say you are the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of one thing. And that is the African beauty. See, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, 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 I love you.
This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories. Thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want. Watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network. Voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations,